Hi, this is Chris. I'm out here in the Central Valley of California today. Of course, looking for rock. But it affords an opportunity to point out the drought. And the drought is widespread. The drought is actually very severe, and very few people in state government are taking it seriously because, well, Governor Newsom's up for a recall, and having your lawn water and pool water turned off is not a sure way to get a vote. There's a lot of squawking, bitching, and moaning among the general public that agriculture should bear the brunt of the water cutbacks. Sorry to say, that is really very intellectually bankrupt thinking. It's the general public that needs to bear the brunt of the water cutbacks. No more front yard lawns, low water landscapes, and a huge change in the way water is used. There should be all these cities that have large water guzzling landscapes, those should all be gone. Water is needed to sustain jobs, and jobs in California for all the illegal immigrants that you keep letting in are only really available in the agricultural economy. These are the jobs that the uneducated immigrants that come into the country need. And these jobs are awesome jobs. You might start out with a crappy end having to hoe the weeds, but eventually these guys become tractor operators and truck drivers, and it's a way to get started. So the other aspect of the water situation is that it takes years to get food ready, or a lot of it, especially tree fruit, many other plants. It'll be about 5 years before these plants are producing enough fruit to pay for themselves. And it'll take a couple more years after that just to break even. If you are a left-wing person and you sincerely believe, you're just absolutely convinced that there's man-made global warming and that's what's responsible for the drought, well, then you have a moral imperative to build reservoirs so that there's more water storage. The irony is that the people who believe in global warming and that there's droughts are also fundamentally opposed to water storage. They're actually removing, in case the public doesn't know, removing 4 critical dams in the far north. So there'll be even less water storage. So we need more water storage if you're a believer in global warming and climate change to protect what we have. And if you don't accept that argument, we still need more water storage to preserve California's agricultural economy, and so that the general public has water for its general use at home. But you can't expect to have food on the table in the way and the cost and the quality that you've become accustomed to it if you're not willing to give agriculture the water it needs. And you can't start a field like this year and turn the water off next year. Every one of these trees would die. So something to think about. Need to increase water holding capacity dramatically and cut back in the urban areas.